Okay, oh, hold on a second. I gotta have my water. Ah, boy, oh boy. Okay, here. Now remember, what do we always do first? Always look for a common factor. Do that first and then see what you have left over. You might not have anything left over. It might already be a prime factor. So always find the greatest common factor, factor that out first and see what you have left over and see if it's a prime factor or not. And then see if it's one of the forms or you recognize something, okay? Okay, so now notice that we have a greatest common factor. We have a, and we have x squared that we can factor out of both. So again, make sure you factor out correctly, okay? So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to factor out an ax squared, and that's going to leave behind x to the third minus 1, okay? Now, at first glance, you might think we're done. But be careful. This 1 can be written as a perfect cube because I can write this as ax squared times x cubed minus 1 cubed, right? Because 1 cubed is still 1. So be careful. So now that I see that it is a difference of 2 cubes, now I can use the form, okay? And I'm done, right? So once I see this, pretty much as long as I remember the form, I'm done. And that's it. There's nothing else I need to do. So it's going to be ax squared. Now, it's again minus, so it's going to be x minus 1, right? Because this is my a, this is my b. So remember the form. It's going to be a minus b, right? So in this case, it's x minus 1. And now it's going to be of the form x squared, or excuse me, the general form, a squared, and then followed by ab, followed by b squared. But in this case, since this is minus, my first one is going to be plus. So it's going to be x squared plus, and then, well, this is going to be 1, right? So it's just going to be x, because 1 times x is x, and then plus 1 squared, which is just 1. And there you go. And I'm done. So always look for common factors and then see if you recognize what you have left over.